Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game and the college football world would change since then?
Second down after that run in the previous play. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
And the receiver brought down by the coverage team there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
It's a shotgun run call. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
The pass rush closing in. And he decides to just roll it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. When he's got some space here. Still going. It's a foot race. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Will step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down and goal upcoming. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there, and the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And out comes the offense set to take over here. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Big throw caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial red zone play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. The shotgun handoff here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. To throw, it's Nolan. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's the 20. Who cannot stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble now. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
He's brought down out at the 46.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the catch downfield.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First and 10, looking to throw. It's grabbed down the middle. It's Rodgers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled after the catch. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Snap, quarterback drops back, and the sophomore making an impact play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's a dangerous returner. Thought it did land there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be first and 10. To the air, it's Nolan. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the league.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Nice grab. It's Rodgers.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in his first half.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking for a deep completion. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Ball handed to the running back. Throws a stiff arm. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner will be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver makes the catch. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quick throw. The catch is made.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here, fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer? This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Nolan. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Offense ready to start this drive. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hand.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Pressure is coming. It's a safety for the defense.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Defense off the field after that sack. The punting unit now on. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love this.
Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping. It takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the offense trots back onto the field here. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And they'll give it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. The quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Quarterback keeps the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
42 Spider.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Fourth down and very long, but the offense is still on the field. They're going to go. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.